Hey everybody, I'm Amy Kidd. I'm one of the part owners here at Follow Your Arrow Farm. Okay, so we're here in Franklinville, North Carolina, and I currently raise Scotland sheep. I do have a couple of East Friesians, but for the most part it's Scotland sheep. So twice a year we shear the sheep, and what we do is we use the wool to make socks, gloves, blankets, yarn, and then people weave with that. And we also do what else do we do? We also make roving. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I've got 9 adult sheep, and then we just had 9 lambs. All right, so the babies are born, and then we don't shear them until they're about 6 months old, so we'll shear them in the fall. We wait until they're about 1.5 years and we breed them, and then they lamb when they're 2. So that kind of gives you an idea of what we do there. And then from the shearing, what we do is we skirt the fleeces. We'll get off all of the not so good parts like the dirty and the mucky and the gross and neck wool and what they call the bridge wool right here. And then we'll just save the absolute best. The really good fleeces, the ones that are from the summer, we'll take those fleeces and I'll take them to Maryland in May. So we shear those in October. And then I skirt them and take really good care of them, and then we sell them in Maryland sheep and wool in May. And then the ones from this time of year I use to make my products with because they can be made into other stuff. They're a little fluffier. They don't have quite as much of a curl structure to them. Okay, so in 2013 I had a student who was doing an internship and she wanted to raise sheep. She had bottle raised a couple of sheep. She's actually the agriculture teacher currently at Providence Grove High School. And when we started raising sheep, we started with Katahdins, which are meat sheep. And then in the fall of 2015, I wound up going to the state fair with my students, and the students were like, oh, look at those black curly sheep, they're really cute. We aren't really sure which breed it was, but the kids started doing some research and I fell in love with the Gotland breed. And then 2016, I brought a ram and a wether, who actually won a photo contest back in 2017, I think. And then we wound up, getting into lots of different things, and most of the sheep stayed here. So, I used to teach. I'm currently an assistant principal, but now I still get to teach, including next Saturday. I get to teach at Deep River, which we're doing a little bit of fiber talk next week. So first and foremost, I'm going to tell you this. It's not easy to farm. I don't necessarily going to say you're going to get rich off of it. It's really just more of a personal satisfaction, and you kind of sort of have to find your niche and see what you're going to do. Why Gotland sheep? Because they're super cute and they're very inquisitive and friendly, and the lambs are really fun to be around. The other thing is, they have been in this country. They were brought in. They were used for pelt sheep, so people use them to make like rugs and stuff out of. But here in North America, most of us just make yarn, and then we breed them, and then of course they're just like puppy dogs. So that's really fun, and that's one of the best parts about raising Gotland sheep. So being a farmer is kind of a little bit different, more shepherding for me. Why do I keep doing it? There are challenges. There are days where they're super high when the lambs are born, and all the work that you've put into it for years and years has finally paid off. And then there's the lows when animals aren't feeling well and you can't do anything about it, and they can't explain to you why they don't feel well, what we're going to do about it. And so we have to call in a vet, or we have to do all the stuff that we need to. But why do I continue to do it? Because the sheer joy of playing with the lambs is absolutely positively worth it.